Hey guys, it's Adi here, and today I'm going to take a look at a lock screen replacement app. I've never really done any lock screen replacement app review or overview, and the reason I wanted to do this today is because lots of my friends do own an Android phone and they still haven't got their Lollipop update yet, and they really like the way the Lollipop lock screen looks with all the notifications on the lock screen. So the app itself is called Hi Locker, and it has a Lollipop lock screen style with all the notification featuring on the lock screen, and it also does have quite a lot of customization, so that's the reason I chose this app. The app itself is free on the Google Play Store, but you can also upgrade to a pro version, and if you guys really like it, I do highly recommend to upgrade to the pro version and support the developer, but because this is a really nice lock screen replacement. And as always guys, you can find the link in the description below the like button if you are interested to check it out. So without wasting any more time guys, let's check it out. Before showing you guys the lock screen customization available, here's a look at the lock screen itself. So you can choose to either show the time, temperature, the weather. You can also choose a customized name, or you can also choose a customized message that it will show every time you turn on your screen. And this is how the lock screen itself looks when you get a new notification. And whenever you get a notification, the background is blurred, and when you don't have a notification, let's say without any notification, this is how your lock screen itself looks. So I will show you guys all the options to change these kind of settings in the lock screen options available. And as you guys can see, it resembles exactly the Lollipop lock screen with the dialer, the lock, and the camera buttons at the top bottom. And to unlock the screen, all you have to do is just swipe up and then put in your pattern or your pin, and it takes you into your home screen. So this is how the app itself looks. There are two things that you need to do as soon as you come into the app. One is to turn on the lock screen replacement app itself. Another one is to turn off your system lock by selecting none. If you don't do that, you will have to go through two lock screens. One is your default Android lock screen, and another one is the Hi Locker lock screen. And from here, you can select a pattern or a pin as a security. And there is also one more option here that I really wanted to show you guys. It's called the Trusted Wi-Fi, which is something that I really like. So what Trusted Wi-Fi does is when you go into this option and select a Wi-Fi, whenever your phone is connected to that Wi-Fi which you selected as trusted, your phone doesn't go through the security of pattern or pin. When you just unlock it, goes straight into your home screen. This is really useful, especially when you're at home and you know that you don't need that security anymore. So there are also a couple of options here. You can select certain apps to show up notification on your lock screen, or you can deselect if you don't want that app. There is also another option called What's Next. When you swipe to the right side from the lock screen, it shows up the next few events. The maximum number of days you can select is 15. So it shows you the events for the next few days, or the number of days that you select from this option. So as I said before, this gives you that Lollipop lock screen style, but there is also another option that you can select where you get the classic lock screen. The reason I like this lock screen is not just because it has the Lollipop lock screen style with all the notifications on the lock screen, but it has a lot of customization so that everyone can personalize according to their need. So one of the customization is you can select from a different styles of clock style, and you can just select anything that you're happy with and click on apply. And you can also edit the messages that's shown on your lock screen. So right now I selected the auto message, which shows like hello, good morning, good afternoon, etc. You can also add a name on your lock screen. You also have an option to use a message on your lock screen, which is also customizable so that you can add your own message. So every time you turn on your screen, you're greeted with a message of your choice. So one of the customization is you can select from a variety of predefined fonts. So this is also really cool because not everyone likes a certain style of font. So you can select from the predefined styles of font that's available on the app itself. So you also have an option to select from different wallpapers. There are 4 wallpapers that are available on the app itself, but you can also select wallpapers from online and you can download it if you want. You can also either choose to show the weather on your lock screen if you want, and you can also choose. This is also one of the things I really like. The default Android's Lollipop lock screen doesn't let you customize the shortcuts. As you can see, there are 2 shortcuts on the lock screen. One is the dialer and another one is the camera, but this app lets you customize and select any app that you want. You can just customize by clicking on this and give it a second so that it loads all the app that I have. And then you can select any app to show on your lock screen. So this is also very useful because the default Android lock screen doesn't allow you to choose the shortcuts. And then there is more, which also has, again, a lot more customization. So the first one is called the wallpaper effect. So when you select it, it kinds of pans and zooms the lock screen wallpaper. And you can also choose to either blur the wallpaper when a new notification arrives. I'll make sure to put a picture on the side of the screen so that you can check it out. This really makes the lock screen beautiful. So every time you get a new notification, the wallpaper blurs, but you also have the option to always blur the wallpaper or to never blur the wallpaper, but I've chose to blur the wallpaper whenever I get a new notification. And you can also select to sleep after a certain amount of time. You can choose to hide the status bar completely on the lock screen, which I've selected. And you can also choose to brighten the screen every time you get a notification. I try to turn it off because it will drain the battery a bit, I think. And you can also either choose to select the sound when you unlock 24-hour format. And you can also choose to select the shortcut to be contrast, like black and white, but I really didn't wanted it. And you can also double tap to unlock. So if you choose the other lock screen, that's the classic lock screen, there will be a dot at the bottom. So when you double tap on that dot, it will just unlock the screen. And there's the language, translate and build versions. And the lock screen also shows the music player control on the lock screen whenever you play some music. So let's say you play some music, for example, from the Google Play Music, and then you lock your screen, and it shows your music controls right on the lock screen. So it has quite a lot of customizations, as I keep saying this a lot. So anyway guys, as I said before, the reason I really like this lock screen is because it allows people who don't have Lollipop yet to have a Lollipop style lock screen, but also it provides a lot of customization so that you can make the lock screen yours. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. As always, be sure to like, share and comment on the video below. And if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit the red subscribe button below the video. Would really appreciate it. Each and every subscriber will really help the channel grow a lot. So make sure to hit the red subscribe button. Until next time guys, this is Adi here, signing off.